This is a meditation practice called awareness of feelings, and it's one of my favorites because it really allows me to arrive here in this practice just as I am, not only with being aware of my body posture, but being aware of the emotional aspects that are currently here. So I invite you to start this practice by finding a posture that best fits for you, where you feel relaxed and alert for this next 10 minutes. You can sit in a chair if that feels more comfortable, or on a mat on the floor, or a cushion perhaps. If you prefer, you can lay down if your body feels if it's in too much pain. So, as we keep this invitation for presence, really allow yourself to first look at what your surroundings are like, where you are, whether it's in your room or in the living room, couch. Just become very aware of your surroundings, aware of your body, aware of your senses. If there's light or darkness in the room. And as you look around, really try to find calmness and serenity within your environment. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. Or if you prefer, you can leave them open with a soft gaze. And as your eyes are closed, just really try to do a brief body scan. And this body scan is more focused on noticing the areas of tensions that are here. Perhaps your jaw's a little bit tight, your shoulders, your arms. Sometimes the pelvic floor area is one of the areas that is most tense, and sometimes we don't really notice it until we're sitting down. Just doing a quick top to bottom body scan, and then from there, just becoming more aware of the flow of feelings. And as you become more present to not only the sensations that are here, but the emotions that are arising, see if you can notice what's the quality. There might be a sense of calmness or ease, or perhaps there's tension, frustration, or sadness. And as you notice, perhaps there's other aspects of these feelings, perhaps loneliness or grief, or there might be some neutral feelings too. And as you notice whatever is present, there may be more than one, there may be several. And so really stay connected with your body. to see what areas are softening and what areas may still have some tension. And really allow those feelings to be noticed with non judgment awareness, just with this kind curiosity to notice what's here. And sometimes there's some people that may experience that it's really hard to know how they're feeling. And this is also important to receive with mindfulness. It is sometimes really, really hard and difficult to find out how we're feeling because it's something that's rarely practiced in our culture. There might be so many things happening externally that it's really challenging to find out what's happening internally. So the practice is really to allow yourself a daily practice of just noticing what's happening. And if it feels quiet and it feels as if you're not able to understand some of the feelings or verbalize some of the feelings, that's fine too. And just that curiosity and interest is enough. There might be some sensations where there's not only tension but perhaps numbness, and in some of that numbness there's really no way of knowing how those feelings are translated. And those feelings are also able to be noticed here. And as we pay more attention to them in its own time, you may be able to find out how you can best verbalize them. Once you've gained some insight as to some of the feelings that have arisen in this short experience, it's also a good practice to name them out loud. And slowly, with this practice, you might be able to recognize how anger feels in the body, how fear feels in the body, how sadness feels in the body, and so forth, how happiness or excitement and joy feel in the body, and even gratitude and love. So this is a daily practice um, that I think is very important. And as you sit here, you can not only feel the sensations within your body, but really open up to the external environment that's here. So feeling within your body and opening up to the external environment. really allows you the opportunity to see that the body can be at ease, that the body can have some moments of stillness, and that you can allow some of the emotions to come and for them to go. And as you practice this basic, simple 5 to 10 minute meditation practice, you can also notice that it becomes easier to be present. And that's because when we focus on the senses and the way the body is here in this moment, it allows us to focus on what's happening, not only internally but externally too in our environment. So there is a sense of really well-being and feeling blessed to just pay attention to yourself, to your body, to the environment, to what's around you, to the state of mind and state of your heart. And this is where it begins. This is where gratitude begins. Gratitude begins with us being present. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes very gently, very softly. And I want to thank everybody for your time here.